This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. After Shedeur.
Whose man is it?
Now here's Griffin. Back to Doncic. Picked by Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Assertive play by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
Here's Kidd. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Here's
Vintage Blake Griffin finished at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on that.
And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Pass to Şengün. And the three ball is good.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Here's Van Horn. Picked by Griffin. Down low. The steal.
2 minutes.
They set the pick. And here's Ingram from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The three for Doncic. Offensive rebound. And Griffin stays with it.
Channeling his off-the-charts athleticism. You can't take your eyes off Griffin after the shot goes up.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Evans. Pass to Ayton. And here is Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Shedeur. And it's Ingram missing. Washington with the ball. Now Doncic. Covered by Evans. Here's Van Horn. Doncic looking it over. Washington needs to get a shot here. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from K.o.b.e? He can fly with the best of them.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And Griffin slams it in.
When your big man is running the floor, it is such a good thing to push it ahead and make sure he's the guy finishing.
Here's Sigma. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton. Blake Griffin getting it done for Washington. He not Bosch, 8 points in the quarter, and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And will be and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Pass to Şengün. Up again. Here's Bosch. And the rejection by Eaton.
Lockdown rim protection from a rising at the exact right moment to deny that pass.
Good.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram's got 5 now.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And that's Evans penetrating. Corner shot. And that one's good. Ingram's got the lead up to 6 now for Athens.
A true scorer's attitude. Ingram knows where he needs to be on the floor to get his shot.
Bosch up on top. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. Back to Bosch. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
That's just taking advantage of a perimeter opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Athens with some changes. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Castle.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
Pass to Ware. Here's Rice. Denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Hey, right here.
Here's Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Another 3 for Athens.
For 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Castle with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Puts it up. The putback. Has to Ware. Bosch, the screen. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Ware, good.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Another 3 for Athens.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Thompson. 40 seconds left here in the second. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Washington trails by 7. And then Bosch with the jam.
Oh, moving so well for someone almost 7 feet. Bosch completing on that break.
Pass to Rice. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Rice has got his first 3 points of the game. Now Thompson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is now in the books.
28.
Athens ahead. They're up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Ware. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Van Horn. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good. Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Picked by Griffin from outside the arc. That one is good from Van Horn. Van Horn's got 5.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Athens leading by 3. Evans inside. And Ingram puts up a deep 3. Good on the three-point shot. 13 points in the game.
And we're still early in the career of Ingram, but we're seeing why B.I. could be an elite scorer in this league.
It's outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rob. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Again, Athens.
And this is what Ingram's coaches encourage him to do because they know these kinds of shots get him into rhythm.
Pass to Doncic. Now Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And that's how you run a pick and roll. The defense has to be on its toes when he's in that set.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
In the corner, it's Griffin. They set the screen. Here's Riesenshay. Pass to Griffin. Here's Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Riesenshay.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Riesenshay looking like a polished shooter already.
Gugliotta.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the kind.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Ingram outside. Launches a 3. They get it back. Ayton the screen. Athens needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Garnett with the block.
What a job for the defense right there. Protect the rim with some big-time force.
The 3 for Doncic. And so it's Athens with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Washington trails by 6. Outside Bosch. Johnson outside. Bosch the screen. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Evans. And Evans with a stuff.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Şengün. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. It's off target. Outside Murray. Here's Ingram. Puts up the 3. Beyond the arc. Down it goes for 3.
Boy, that's a clever play initiating on the interior, but setting that three-point shooter instead. So important.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. Athens leading by 11. Murray. There's the drive.
Now, this requires elite-level athleticism. Murray just unloading.
Boy, that's on the defense. You cannot give up that kind of positioning.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Athens. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. A three-pointer, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his instinct, just spanning the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Get through, get through, get through!
From deep. Can't get it to go.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That's his first foul.
Hey, yo, right here!
1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gugliotta.
And I love what Thompson provides at the defensive end. He is smart and tough.
And stolen by Murray.
Home team foul. Klay Thompson. First. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Washington trails by 16. Doncic fires. And he misses the J. Wash inside. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
Knocks down the 3. And here is Murray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Free throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Clock at 6. Luka Doncic. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bosch in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Murray. It's deflected. So it's Athens winning this one easily. And in the win.
We want to thank you for...
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against Las Vegas. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Here's Brunson. He gets that one.
Oh, the deep pass to show a little bit of resistance down there.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Riza with the steal. And stolen by Mourning. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's Bosch. It's deflected.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position. And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
The kick out to Bosch. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
To the middle. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
For Las Vegas, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Nice D from Bosch. Here's Brunson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
and he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson is efficient on the midi as anybody.
Now here's Brunson. And net with the block.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Doncic with it. Brunson picks him up. Doncic, no good. Las Vegas leading by 7. Brunson goes in. And the dunk by Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And that one's good. Brunson's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to drag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Out to K.o.b.e. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. He's got 6.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so it's Las Vegas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Las Vegas.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions in the first half, they've established great inside position. And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Doncic to the rack.
Oh, man. He got a step, and it was over.
Las Vegas leading by 10. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
For 3, Edwards. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Assist goes to
Reza Shea's got his first 2 points. Here's Beckers. For 3, Edwards. The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
first team foul. Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Beckers from 18 feet away. Good. Edwards got 5.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
It's Cunningham with the drive. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game.
At the line.
And that one falls for Bosch. Las Vegas leading by 8. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. Inside. Here's Şengün.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Becker. The teardrop falls in. And Las Vegas leads by 8.
Well, she obviously understands the value of the floater. That was a sweet shot.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Oh, she got a high percentage look and made the most of it.
Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Into the lane. And it's Becker's missing. Washington trails by 8. Back to Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Bosch has got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Stolen by Bosch. And so it's Las Vegas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Beckers. "14 feet away." Misses off the right iron. Washington trails by 6. Garnett goes in. Nice ball movement by Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Edwards. And Van Horn pulls it down. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcome the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter him.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark. But
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
And known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Pass to Mourning. Takes a 3. And Thompson sends it back. Stolen by Bosch. And stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
6 on the shot clock. Doncic muscles past the defense.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
The kick out to Bosh. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bosh has got 8 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Thompson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Washington. Thompson in the corner. Right wing. Here's Mourning. Count it. Mourning's got his first basket.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Thompson right side. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Brunson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Washington with the ball. Here's Demon. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Brunson. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Ware. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Denham. Just 4 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
Here's Johnson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Brunson. It's tipped.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
It's tipped. Stolen by Bosh. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And that one falls.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy